Happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM24 series where we look at young talent on Football Manager and we see just how they get on the course of their careers to give you guys a bit of information before you make that big purchase yourself. But before we get any further, if you're looking for an episode, want to keep up to date with all episodes and all the content on this channel, hit the subscribe button down below and turn on notifications as well. And if you've got a player you want me to look at as well, leave his name, club, age, position, nationality, all that stuff down below, and I'll take a look at him. Also, don't forget to hit the like button as well to help support the channel, help the channel grow, and it'd be appreciated if you do that. So today's play is probably something that you probably all signed on Foot Manager, or at least aware of. Linked with many clubs in the IRL, United, Spurs, you name a club, and they're probably linked with this guy. And I'm going to say it's completely wrong. I always do. Roony Bardghji. That's probably completely wrong, but we'll go with that. Obviously, Swedish winger, 17 years old, scored in Champions League. I think he scored in Champions League against United. I'm pretty sure he scored in that game away at Copenhagen. And he obviously got amazing talent already. He has got a potential rating of 170, which is set to. He's straight away, you can see, a right winger who's left-footed. Let's go to his actual development screen. Look at what he's got on here. We've got very strong left foot, very strong right foot. Shooting distance, plays 1-2s, cuts inside, runs the ball often, and cuts inside from right wing. He could play on left hand side as well, because he's very much two-footed, or maybe even striker if he wanted to. But obviously, his more natural position right now is on that right hand side at the moment. So straight away, the main stats that jump out to the screen are obviously the dribbling at 15, the long shots, passing and technique are high as well. He's got good determination and good agility and balance. Obviously, 17 years old, he will develop a bit more. Now, you can sign this guy in your first season. He won't go to United, but if you watch my Mojo series, you can sign in the first season. Obviously, he's got 2-star potential right now. The scouts reckon he's got 4-star, maybe 5-star potential. The fee's around 6.25, 9.25. He won't join United at the moment on a transfer, but he works with a loan deal. Now, you could argue you could do a loan deal with the idea that he does really well here, settles in, and entitled to stay. But if you try and do I know from personal experience, if you try and do a deal where you have a option or mandatory fee in there, he's a bit he's not really keen on that. So bear that in mind. So obviously, this is the scout report I got from United. Again, if you're wondering why United, just to it's my team and to keep it all consistent. He's very consistent, which is great. Playing good positions, could that well live in the country, and balance agility at the bottom, making a very skillful player. Yeah. A lot has worked through hidden department, fair enough, but would he learn the language? Makes sense. 17 years old, wouldn't necessarily know, English at this point, would he? So, straight away, a lot of potential in this guy. I think you can play him anywhere in the forward areas, and I don't think it'll be a problem. But let's see how he gets on the first 3 years. Alright, so he's gone to Porto, guys, 20 years old, and I think it speaks for itself when you look at the stats. Oh my god, look at this guy. I mean, he's got 15 plus on corners, dribbling, finishing, first touch, long shots, passing, and technique. And the mentals for a 20-year-old are insane as well, and the physicality, I had a feeling it'd be pretty good. 15 or more on acceleration, agility, balance, natural fitness, pace, stamina. Brilliant. He got good work rate as well, which is fantastic. Now, his injury record here is okay. I don't think there's anything to be concerned about there, in my opinion. Again, it's all subjective at times. So they're going for 9.25, which leans into what I said at the start of the review. You can get him quite a decent fee at the start of the game. And in first season in Portugal, he got 7 goals, 10 assists. This season, he got 2 goals and 10 assists. So very creative. But I think there's more goals in this guy as well. Where's he playing at the moment for them? Okay, the club playing midfield right, which might explain why. Are they playing a flat midfield? Yeah, so that's why. I think you're playing more advanced role in the right wing position rather than midfield right. You get more goals out of him, but he's still getting the assist though, so he's getting to the right areas. So yeah, straight away, fantastic. Now, looking at these clauses here. £54 million if he goes to Porto, but again, he says different, so it's not really relevant. But that gives you an idea what kind of fee it might cost. Clubs may buy him, not the top 5 or 6 clubs in the world, and then know how good this kid's going to be, and then stick a massive release clause on him to make sure they fit their valuation. I think he's worth more than that. Honestly, I think he's worth more than £54 million. Scout report of the fee valuation here is around 27 to 82. I reckon about £65 million. Given his age, I think he's well worth that. Probably some people maybe argue even more than that. So yeah, 4 more years. Let's go. And lo and behold, he's gone to Man City. And straight away, you can see bottom screen there, 15 and 14 this season. We'll get to all that in a second. Relatively the same stats across the board here. Maybe one or two gone down a little bit, but still very, very solid for a player at this age. I think he's got the same player traits on as well. I forgot to check that in the last job, but he has. But yeah, straight away, you can see he's more natural now and more in the cam position. You can play him a striker. I think you could play him there. I don't think it would be a problem, but I think the traits he has obviously leans more of a right winger, obviously. Now, injury record. So look at this again. Just check this for you. No injuries there, which is good. Again, I'm not sure what I'd call injury prone, but but he's clearly not on this. That's the normal kind of list that I would say. So at Porto, he got 2 and 10. The next season, he got 2 and 3. But then he went to Man City during that period for £54 million. They clearly played the release clause, didn't they? And got 1 goal, 2 assists that year. But then the next year, the full season at Man City, he kicked on. Look at that. First season in Man City, full season that is, 16 goals, 8 assists. Then he got 18 goals, 4 assists, and then 16 goals, 16 assists. So he's definitely, what I said, he's definitely got the goals in him. It's obvious. But yeah, I mean, £54 million is still a great deal. Obviously, every save is different. It might be a higher fee from a club that buys them in your save if you don't buy them early on. But I think for the money the Man City paid, they've got an absolute bargain here. He's getting, on average, roughly about 30 goal contributions a season at Man City, which is understandable because Man City don't a lot of football, get a lot of chances in that team. It makes sense that he will do that. So let's continue. Next up, Man City, relatively the same again, stats again, not really much change. I don't think we're going to see much change. Now, what's his current potential like now? He's 28, should be at his peak now. He's got to his peak. Again, amazing player. Injury record, I would doubt to be a problem. Yeah, there's a few more injuries here, but like if you take out these sections here, I don't think you can see the mouse. But there's like lots of 2 days, 3 days, 7 days, 6 days, so they're not really that much of an issue. So, round here, want it. So 16 goals, 16 assists, and 14 goals, 3 assists, 16 and 5, 18 and 8, and 12 and 17. So, regularly getting goal contribution season 30. Definitely. Definitely doing that. It's not even a problem, not even a debate on that. He will. Is it doing in the Premier League as well, which is a tough league to play in. So, get him early, I would say. If you can get him early for the 8.9 or 9.25 million pound that you can get him for the start of the game, then do it. If you can get him for 54 million pound, it's still not a bad deal. But as long as it goes on, big clubs will realise how good he is and then buy him, snap him up. Now we're not going to look so much at the injury record next because that's going to be an older player, could be more prone to them. But we'll look at his technical and mental stats, and then look at his goal return again for the next 4 years when he gets to 32. No surprise, he stayed at Man City, and the stats of the technicals and mentals have stayed relatively high, and even physicals at 32 have stayed in a very good position here, which is very good to see if you're looking for a long-term right winger. Injury record is again not too bad, even though we're not going to take much notice of it at this point. So 12 and 17, then 17 and 13. 17 and 11, 15 and 9, and 23 and 11. That's the highest amount of goals he's got in the season, 23 at this point. So yeah, he's brilliant. I think you can play at striker if you want him to. You can play right wing, you can play left wing, play behind the striker as well. The downside to him, the only downside is that if you don't get him early, his fee goes up massively. Specifically, if he goes to that next step up to like a European league, once that happens, you're going to ask for a lot of money. Unless, especially if there's not a release clause. But great technical ability, great mentals, great physicals. He's one of the gems of the game. He has the potentials vary, so 170 is not always the highest you'll get for him. Yeah, I had to set that manually myself, but for the fee, even if you pay £60 million for him or 70, it's still a bargain. But obviously, if you don't get him too quickly, big clubs will snap this guy up as well. So, guys, have you used Roony in your save? Is it Roony? Roony? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I've used him in your save. how much did he go for in your save if you bought him or didn't buy him in your saves. And if you've got a player you want to look at, guys, leave his name down below and a comment on that player, and I'll do my best to get around to doing him as good as I can. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well, and I'll catch you guys all in next episode. Bear in mind, guys, there are loads on this channel, so lots of content coming your way. Hope to see you there in the next video. Till then, thank you for watching.